If you've ever wanted to own any of our collections, now is the time to make that purchase. I can't guarantee that these collections will be available next year. Check out our new program for ownership. Believe it or not, it'll save you a lot of money. Go to oldtimeradiodvd.com and you can learn all about it there. That's oldtimeradiodvd.com, and Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah to all, and to all a happy and a prosperous New Year.
This is the season. My name is Wednesday. My partner is Frank Jones. The chief is Captain Kellogg. December the 24th, Christmas Eve. They brought in a guy named Grudge. When I heard what they booked him on, my blood ran cold. It was a 409-6325-096704. Not believing in Santa Claus.
Give the gift that gives on giving. Go to oldtimeradiodvd.com.
A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Read for you by Jim Dale. Preface. I have endeavoured in this ghostly little book to rise the ghost of an idea which shall not put my readers out of humour with themselves, with each other, with the season, or with me. May it haunt their house pleasantly, and no one wish to lay it. Their faithful friend and servant, C.D. December 1843.
Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. They're all over the cast is applauding. Wait till they open up their presents. They won't be... 9:03, Ron.
9:03, and Merry Christmas to you, Red. Well, here it is, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and you know what I'm going to give you?
No, Red, I haven't the slightest idea.
Then we're even. Neither have I.
Oh, say, I heard you on the Eddie Cantor program last week.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know who's a great guy, too?
Who?
Is this Harry Von Zell. He laughs at everything that Cantor says, you know?
Well, I can laugh as hard as Harry Von Zell.
Yeah, well, let's see. Go ahead.
Oh, say something funny like Cantor.
I'm dead.
No, I'm kidding, Red. It was really some show.
Yeah, there's a real comedian.
Eddie Cantor?
Me.
Well, he's been on the air a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, when Eddie first went on the radio, Marconi was just thinking of the idea.
And when you first went on the radio?
He's sorry he ever thought of it.
You know, it must have been exciting being on the air with Eddie Cantor.
Yeah.
He's discovered a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Deanna Durbin, Dinah Shore.
Yeah, Sophie Tucker, John Wilkes Booth.
Now, wait a second, Red. How long has he been in show business?
Eddie Cantor, let's see. Lincoln was shot in 65. I took a bath in 22. I don't know. It's been a long time.
You know, I thought it was cute the way you played Junior and Eddie played your father.
Yeah, here, I got a nice card from Eddie Cantor. I'll read it for you. It says, Dear Red, thanks for being Junior on our show. We really love Junior, and we all want him to return the microphone. Turn the page. But all joking aside, ladies and gentlemen, everyone kids Eddie Cantor about his big eyes, but very seldom anything is said about the big hand that he has that's always ready to reach out and give help to some unfortunate person. Ellis sings Toyland by Victor Herbert. stories in the Skelton Scrapbook of Satire are about Christmas. If you'd rather have the deeper type of Christmas stories, you can go to the Dickens.
Chapter 1, The Black Market Christmas.
Good evening there, friend. Merry Christmas and welcome to the Sweet Tooth Candy Kitchen.
Are you Bolivar Shagnasty?
Well, if I ain't, some guy's sure running around with a horrible name, I know that.
Well, Ben Rubin, the newsboy, sent me.
Oh?
Yes, he told me you might have some bubble gum.
Not so loud, not so loud. Step into the back of the store, will you? The boys just smuggled it in this morning.
The boys?
Yeah, you know, the gum runners.
Is this a black market?
No, this is more of a tattletale grade. But, I can't take any chances just talking out in the open. I was run in last week for cutting up extension cords and selling them to nearsighted kids for licorice. Now, what's on your mind, huh?
Well, I'd like to get a box of bubble gum for my grandson for Christmas.
A box?
Yes.
What gold mine do you own?
Well, how much does it run?
$2 a ball.
$2 a ball?
Yeah, that's providing you take a few sticks of the other brands of gum, see? We're operating the way the liquor stores do. You buy one bottle of good stuff, you gotta get some of that rot gut with it, you know.
You know, at that price, I can buy a new car.
You'd be surprised how many people are buying gum this year instead of cars.
It seems ridiculous to pay that much for.
Well, I'll tell you what I do have. You might be interested in some used bubble gum. Might be able to scrape you up a box of that, sporty.
Well, where do you get it? From the seats after a kiddie's matinee?
Yeah, but from the Beverly Hills Hitching Post Theater.
Oh.
This ain't that riff-raff stuff, you know. You know, them movie star kids is, they're different, you know. As soon as the sugar's out of the gum, they're ready for a new chew. They don't go in for the sport of blowing it and popping it, you know.
Well, I guess I'd better get some of the fresh bubble gum.
Good for you.
Yeah,
good for you.
Christmas only comes once a year.
That's right.
Yes.
Here we are.
Well, now tell me, are there any instructions with the gum? My grandson's only 4 years old and he's never seen any.
Well, all he has to do to blow a bubble is to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, be sure you get that straight, because if he does it the other way around, he's going to be in trouble. Here, I'll give you a demonstration. What size head does your grandson have?
Why?
Well, I want to give you an idea of how the bubble gum is going to look hanging out of his kisser. You see, if it's not just right, the size is not right, the loss is too great. When it pops, it gets in their hair, all over their faces, shuts off their breathing.
Well, he wears a size 3 hat.
What's the kid got for a head, grapefruit? I'll have to chew this stuff up a little and get some of the kinks out of it. Uh-oh, there went my filling. Well, now, what's this, Father?
Say, it has nice texture, doesn't it?
51 gauge. Makes a nice sheer bubble, don't you think? You better step back. This may be a little moisturized.
Well, would you mind if I stepped into the next room? It's getting on my coat.
That's funny. This thing ain't popping. How did my head get inside of here? Well, I knew if I stayed in this business long enough, I'd blow my top.
Chapter 2, Christmas Eve in the Sagebrush Country.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, come on, horse boy!
Hey, there, why don't you just say stop?
That's why. Hey, don't the town look pretty, huh? I like the way they got them trees decorated. Men hanging from them. Here it is Christmas Eve, and I'm kind of lonesome.
Ain't you going to spend Christmas with your dad?
No, they won't let me in Alcatraz.
Oh, is he still on the rock?
He's been there ever since it was a pebble.
Well, I remembered you this time, Deadeye.
Oh?
Here's a little present for you. But don't open it till tomorrow.
Why?
Because it ain't set to go off until then.
That's mighty sweet of you, O'Brien. I feel pretty bad, though. I didn't get you nothing. How would you like a new car?
Why, sure.
Well, here's some vitamin pills that'll keep you alive that long. Hey, look, over there's a bank. I'll go in and get some money and give it to you.
Oh, the bank is closed.
Well, I wasn't going to make out a withdrawal slip.
No, forget it, Mr. Deadeye. It's Christmas. You don't have to prove to me that under that dirty shirt beats a good heart.
But that's why I want to get you something.
Bob, but I don't want it.
You don't know what it is.
20 years in this state, ain't it?
No, now, it won't be no trouble at all. Look, there's only one cash in there with all that lettuce.
Yeah, but that's old Tim Hartnett, one of the best shots in these parts.
Careful there, partner. I'm the best shot in these parts. Watch me light my cigarette by shooting it. Rolly, that is.
Yeah, it's kind of short, though. You better watch your nose.
I prefer the difficult shot. Oh, well, things didn't smell too good around here anyway. Well, come on now. Let's go over there. That bank clerk's all by himself now.
Yeah, well, I tell you what.
What?
You take your deck of cards and deal a poker hand. Now, if I get the best hand, we'll forget about robbing this bank.
Okay, that's mighty neighborly of you. Now, there you are. 5 for me and 5 for you. What you got?
3 aces and 2 kings.
Well, Santa Claus came early. I got a pair of 6s.
Man, a pair of 6s don't beat 2 kings and 3 1s.
These do. They got pearl handles.
Man, you sure is lucky.
Now climb up there and keep them covered.
Why, is he cold?
Get climbing, will you?
Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Trick or treat.
Only say that on Halloween.
Oh, gee, I plumb forgot to tell you, but this is a stick-up.
Oh, yeah? Well, take this.
Oh, Deadeye, they got me.
Well, don't lay there. Get on your horse like me and let's get out of here.
Now for the final act of the Red Skelton Show from December 24th, 1946.
Chapter 4, Christmas Eve in a Child's Heart. A home with a tree, the warm spirit of love, and a child is truly the meaning of peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
I wonder where Junior is. He never stays away this long. Pat, what did you get Junior for Christmas?
I got him what every boy like him should have, my dear. A muzzle with straight jacket to match.
Oh, Pat, you didn't.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
I got him the same thing.
By the way, has the boy hung up his stocking?
Has he? Every pair he has. Plus his high tops and a windsock from the airport.
Open the door.
Fasten your safety belts. There he is now.
Open it up.
Well, where have you been? Where did you get all those presents?
Not so loud, not so loud. I think I'm being followed.
You mean there's a man out there? Good heavens! Maybe he wants to kidnap you.
No, well, don't look so happy about it.
Where have you been, Junior?
Down at the corner drugstore.
Oh.
Yeah, have you been worried about me, had you?
Yes.
I was down there and I thought I'd never get waited on. Hey, you don't have a charge account at the drugstore, does you?
No.
You just now.
Well, I I hope you didn't give them a lot of trouble at the drugstore.
They kept me waiting so long that when I finally did get waited on, I fixed them, boy. I bought a box of bobby pins and made them gift wrap, every one of them.
That wasn't very nice of you. What do you think Santa Claus would do if he heard about it?
I don't care. I didn't get to see him this year to tell him what I want. And I don't care. Let it get back to him. I don't care. No, let him know I is bad. Let him know I is bad. If he has any ideas of bringing me anything, just tell him to forget about it. I'm going to wait up for him. When he's not looking, I'm going to grab him and push him in the closet and lock him in there. And then I'm going to be the new Santa Claus. And I'm going to have big, vicious-looking reindeers, fuzzy with fans on them. They got great big spikes for horns. And they will sneak up and I'm not looking, they will trample. Oh, yeah!
What's the matter?
I scared me, Joe.
No, it's all right.
No, it's not. I said bad things about Santa Claus.
But don't worry about it. He won't forget you. He likes good little boys.
That's what I mean. I'm a cooked goose you can serve me for dinner tomorrow.
Now, that's enough now. What did you buy for Christmas?
What'd you buy me, Junior?
Well, it's, you never guessed. Here, look.
It looks like a tie box.
Well, that's what I thought you'd think it was, and you're going to be surprised when you open it up.
Why?
There's nothing in it, nothing.
Imagine our little grandson doing his own shopping. You know, Pat, it's things like this that makes me sorry I ever grew up.
Oh, you didn't grow up, Grandma. You just grew out.
Well, Verna, my dear, we've taken our age gracefully. Still young in heart. And one nice thing about our age, people no longer tell us we're getting old.
That's very sweet of you, Pat.
Boy, he's bucking for something. The old Christmas spirit's got him. Only last week, Grandma, he said you helped poor Revere saddle his horse.
I was only telling the boy a bedtime story.
Well, Junior, I'll have you know I'm not that old.
Oh, no? Hey, the British is coming!
Good luck, Paul. Drop me a card from Lexington. I think it's time for you to go to bed.
No, I'm not sleepy.
But this is the night when Santa Claus comes.
Well, I don't care. I'm so sleepy, I hardly keep my little eyes open.
Here, take this popcorn ball. You might want to gnaw on something.
Did you make them?
Yes.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll just gnaw on the bedpost. It's easier on me teeth.
Now, they're not that bad.
Oh, no, I start chewing them and I wind up gumming them. Hey, good night, Grandpa. I hope Santa Claus brings you what you wanted.
Well, I asked him to bring me a new Buick Roadmaster.
One like Red Curtis has? A maroon one with white wheels?
Yep.
The top goes up and down?
Yep.
One that's all shiny new?
Yep.
Oh, you dreamer, you. You know, I was going to get you a new Bell and Howell Camry, you know, but to replace your Brownie. You know?
Really?
Yeah, but every time Bell put my name down, Howell rub it off.
You've stalled long enough. Hurry off to bed, dear.
Okay.
Santa is due here now.
Well, I don't think he'll be coming here. I've been pretty unbearable lately.
Oh,
you know?
he's pretty fair. I think he'll overlook a few things.
A few things, yeah. But when I close my eyes and see all the things I wrecked this year, I sort of put that atomic bomb in the firecracker class, you know? Well, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. What's that? There's somebody up on the roof. Now they're downstairs. They're downstairs. I better go down and see who it is. I wonder what time it is. Maybe it's a stick-up. The clock's got both hands straight up. Where's me pop gun? I'll sneak down and scare them away. I will. I'll slide down the banister and then they won't hear me. Whoop, I forgot something. More comfortable with pajamas on. Oh, look who's asleep in the chair there. Santa Claus. I'm going to pull his beard and see if it's really him. What? The beard is really connected to him. Boy, I pull it and his ears stood straight up.
Well, Junior, why aren't you in bed? It's late.
Well, you reindeers woke me up. I didn't think I'd get to see you this year, you know.
That's right. I missed you down at the department store.
Yes, you did.
Here, sit on Santa's lap.
Oh, boy, you sure is soft, ain't you, huh? Who built you, Simmons? Huh? Boy, you look like a family-sized bottle of ketchup, you does. Old bloodshot blimp he is. Oh, boy. How come you went to sleep in the big chair?
Well, this is the last house on my route. I wasn't sleeping, just resting my eyes and thinking.
Is you tired, Santa Claus?
No, not tired. Disillusioned. For years, I've believed that everyone lived with the spirit of giving in their hearts for 365 days a year. Not just at Christmas time.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, Santa Claus. You ought to sneak up on them around summertime. Boy, it's getting so people don't even shake hands anymore, you know. They can't get a good enough grip because of the greased palms, you know. You don't know the half of it. Santa, you had tears in your eyes. You smoke burning them?
No, I've been thinking maybe it'd be better if I stopped coming back.
Oh?
Stopped trying to bring the spirit of giving into the hearts of the world.
Oh, Santa Claus, you can't do that. You gotta come back. So many people love you. Not for what you bring them, but because you're a symbol of goodness.
But only for a short time. Tonight, I passed the grave of a boy who fought and gave his life. Tonight, I passed the park bench where his brother sleeps. Tonight, I passed the house of the man who made both possible. Like a miser, he's trying to hold the precious destiny of his fellow men, worshiping not the spirit of Christmas, but kneeling to the power of greed, halting the wheels of progress, betraying all the right to a free government, belittling those who gave their lifeblood for peace on earth, and goodwill toward men, wishing a Merry Christmas to no one. Oh, I think it'd be better if I never came back again.
Oh, please, Santa Claus. It'll be better next year, it will.
Well, I'll think it over. Just remember, Junior, greed is the greatest weapon of war.
Yeah, I know. Grandma tells so since that's all the time.
Well, I must be getting along.
Oh?
Oh! Say, I almost forgot to ask you. What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, well, now, you don't have to bring me nothing. Goodness. I haven't been very good this year, and I won't ask for anything. That'll probably be the best thing I've done this year.
Well, I don't think you've been that bad.
You is tired, ain't you?
Now, just reach in the bag and get whatever you want.
Well,
there's not much left.
Okay, anything will beat that piece of junk you brought me last year, boy.
That wasn't junk.
It is now, boy. Hey, what kind of book is this? What kind of book
Mother
is this?
Goose.
Mother
Would you
Goose?
like to have it?
Well,
Seems like a lot of folks are asking for comic books this year.
Yeah, they've been so hard to get during the war. They all went to OCS, you know. Well,
Junior.
fairy tale book?
Yeah, I gotta be going, and my wife will be wondering what's become of me.
You has that trouble too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll run upstairs and watch you take off.
All right.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, look at them reindeers. They look like ponies with hall trees in their heads. Look.
Goodbye, Junior.
Bye.
I feel much better. I'll be watching my daily report for more brotherly love. Be sure and help it along.
I'll do my best, Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Merry Christmas.